This is every creative's nightmare. A deadline is looming and your technology suddenly decides to turn its back on you. Everything collapses. An experience so frustrating, I just wanted to throw it all out the window. But in my darkest moment of despair, a glimmer of hope appeared from a tool I had all but forgotten. With just a single command, artificial intelligence turned my nightmare into a masterpiece. Unbelievable. After those stressful hours, I decided to indulge in a bit of laziness. Just sitting here staring blankly at the ceiling. Out of score forward G. But of course my dumb little habit of doom scrolling lead me straight to those garish, eye-burning chaotic YouTube thumbnails. I knew I had to make one just like it. And that thought alone sucked away every last drop of my remaining energy. People say Canva is easy with thousands of templates. Surely it would be the perfect solution for my current state of laziness. But right from the first step, something felt off. The search results looked so cheesy and completely unrelated. They say it's just drag and drop, but trying to align everything perfectly is pure torture. Choosing the right font from a massive library suddenly became an impossible and incredibly time-consuming task. Even choosing colors was a challenge. I tried to make them work together, but the result was a visual catastrophe. The automatic background removal tool sounded tempting, but what it gave me was clumsy, awkward, and somehow even more frustrating. A single bead of sweat started to roll down my forehead. A sign that what started simple had turned into a real chore. Finally finished. But the result looked so bland and was completely unworthy of the effort I just put in. I was done. I didn't want to be a digital builder anymore. I wanted to be an architect. And so I turned to Midjourney, a completely different world, where the focus is on your imagination. With this tool, your job isn't execution. It's dreaming freely, sketching out ideas in your mind. I just had to translate those fleeting thoughts into a few simple keywords and hand them over to the AI. The rest of the work was no longer mine. I could just relax and enjoy a cup of coffee while I waited. Abstract colors began to swirl together, gradually forming into 4 incredibly impressive and artistic image options. It didn't just give me one option, but 4, and if I wasn't satisfied, I could ask it to create even more variations. The result went far beyond anything I expected, leaving me with nothing to do, but nod in quiet admiration at the power of this new technology. Challenge alien-eating foe. Now let's put these two methods head to head to see which is the optimal choice for lazy people like me. With Canva, you have to hunt for each element yourself, fumbling around in a stock library that feels vast, but is surprisingly limited. Meanwhile, Midjourney creates unique images from scratch, turning even the wildest ideas into reality. The difference is starkly clear by now. On one side, clumsy assembly, on the other, true artistic creation. This isn't a design. It looks more like a mess, carelessly patched together. And hashtag this is a true work of art. An image that can evoke emotion and curiosity from the viewer. I think you get the picture by now. The contrast in feeling and results is undeniable. But the sudden joy passed too quickly, leaving me in a quiet moment, a contemplation of the path I'd taken. My mouse slowly drifted toward an old folder highway, a place where all my earliest creations had been sitting quietly from the very beginning. The familiar file names appeared like a diary, chronicling all the hard work and endless revisions. Each file was a sleepless night, hours spent, straining my eyes to adjust every single pixel, every single layer. How many all-nighters had I pulled just to create these things, only to look back on them now with a sense of fatigue? A heavy sigh escaped me. I decided to close that chapter of the past, to stop being haunted by that feeling of burnout. I turned back to the AI's creation, telling myself that even technology has its limits and its own silly mistakes. And then, in the moment I thought I had achieved perfection, a ridiculous detail jumped right out at me. I laughed a stupid mistake. But a funny one after all. Perfection is sometimes boring and unnecessary. For a proponent of laziness like myself, spending more time to fix such a tiny flaw is just not worth it. And just like that, I was done. I could upload my video and get ready for a good night's sleep after a long, tiring day. Do you want to be a diligent builder or a leisurely architect? That's a question you'll have to answer for yourself. After all, everyone has their own choice to make. And my choice tonight is a deep and peaceful sleep. If you're a night owl like me, and you're still watching at this very moment, go ahead and leave a comment. For now, I really have to sleep. Sweet dreams, and have a good night, everyone.